What could possibly cause the collapse of a government, and more intriguingly, the government of a world power like France? Recent events in the French political sphere have left many astounded, and today we delve into the sequence of events that led to this shocking development. First, let's rewind a bit. It all started with Prime Minister Michel Barnier's proposed austerity budget, a controversial move that stirred up the hornet's nest in the French Parliament. This budget, deemed unacceptable by a majority of MPs, led to a no-confidence vote against Barnier's government. The vote was successful, and the government fell. The result? Barnier's resignation. His tenure, the shortest in modern French history, came to an abrupt end. However, he wasn't completely out of the picture. Barnier agreed to remain in office until a new government was appointed, leading what can be termed a caretaker government. But where does this leave President Emmanuel Macron? Despite the resignation not constitutionally affecting him, the pressure from opposition parties calling for his resignation and early elections is mounting. Macron is now tasked with the challenge of appointing a new prime minister amidst deep political uncertainty. The choices on the table range from a technocratic government to succumbing to far-right demands. The fall of the government has plunged France into a period of instability, impacting the economy and potentially weakening the European Union. With the political and economic future of France hanging in the balance, market reactions and Macron's popularity are under scrutiny. The president cannot call for a snap election until summer and will need to negotiate with different political coalitions to appoint a new prime minister. To summarize, the French government's collapse was triggered by a controversial austerity budget proposed by Prime Minister Michel Barnier. The subsequent successful no-confidence vote led to Barnier's resignation and the fall of the government. President Macron, although constitutionally unaffected, now faces the challenge of appointing a new prime minister amidst political uncertainty and calls for his resignation. The political turmoil in France has raised concerns about the future of the European Union and the country's economic stability. This is an evolving story, with many chapters yet to be written. The world watches as France navigates through this period of political turbulence. Will Macron be able to successfully negotiate with political coalitions and appoint a new prime minister? Or will the pressure from opposition parties lead to his resignation and early elections? Only time will tell. Until then, the future of France remains uncertain.